Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming to you live from the BJP office, and the BJP CEC meeting is going to take place in any time soon. The Prime Minister is going to be there in a bit. Important leaders like Amit Shah, Bhupendra Yadav are going to be here in a bit. But this is an important meeting because this actually sounds the poll bugle for 2024. Remember, 18 states are going to be discussed today. Candidates for 18 seats, West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh are going to be the priority states. Other than that, what I hear is that the party is going to announce names of at least 40% of its candidates before March 10th, that is before the elections get announced. Last time in 2019, almost 164 candidates were announced in the first list, but that came days after the elections were announced, and that too on March 21st. But this time is probably for the first time that the BJP is releasing or could be releasing its list much before the elections are announced. Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal in focus, and at least 100 names could come out in the next 48 hours. To know more about what is in store for the party, but before that, let me just show you. This is the BJP office. There are many security protocols in place, which is why, we are standing on the other side. The Prime Minister is expected to arrive anytime soon. Amit Shah is also expected to arrive anytime soon. We saw Devendra Fadnavis and Iqbal Singh Lalpura, some senior ministers, some senior leaders of the CEC arriving some time ago. And 18 states are going to be discussed today. And this is the final stamp on the decisions that have been taken scientifically on the winnability of various candidates. To understand who is going to make it and who's not going to make it, let's start with this explainer from Akhilesh, my colleague. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said to arrive at the colleague Nazir, who joins us from Jammu and Kashmir. Nazir, J&K has been at the center of the BJP's political outreach, and also in some ways, its promises that it has delivered. Article 370 is something that the Prime Minister has been talking about very often. But elections is a different game altogether. My BJP sources tell me that, NC organizationally is still strong, still remains a threat in the valley. The BJP is picking up steam there. But as of now, there is no indication of assembly polls and Lok Sabha polls being held together. But Lok Sabha polls will definitely be held. What is the sentiment on ground there?
Well, if we see the larger politics, Kashmir has become central to BJP's politics across country when they say 370 seats, which means the politics around Kashmir will continue to remain in this election. That because BJP has finally, scrapped 370. They want 370 seats across in the country in the upcoming elections. Coming to Jammu and Kashmir, what it means in Jammu and Kashmir has 65 parliament seats, 3 essentially in the valley and 2 in Jammu region. But part of Jammu region in Rajouri and Pooch remains now with the South Kashmir's Anantnag constituency. So BJP has a very stronghold in 2 seats in Jammu, which they have won in last 2 elections, both the seats. But this time they are hoping to make inroads in the valley, particularly in South Kashmir. More so because of the recent reservations, scheduled tribe reservation given to the Pahari community in Jammu and Kashmir and other communities. And there's a sizable population of Paharis in Pooch Rajouri and also in the valley. And they're hoping that they will help them a great deal, and several Pahari leaders have already joined BJP in the recent days. So Prime Minister is also coming personally. Just recently he addressed a rally in Jammu, launched multiple projects in Jammu and Kashmir and other parts of the country from Jammu. He's also expected to visit Srinagar on 7th of next month. So in a week, Prime Minister will be back in Jammu and Kashmir. He will be in Srinagar. And this will be the first visit of Prime Minister to Kashmir Valley after scrapping of Article 370. And given the fact what BJP is saying, look, we have brought peace on the ground. There are no shutdown. There's no violence. There are no deaths, civilian deaths. There's no stone pelting. Everything is going normal. So they are using all these things, and partly it is correct. But since people have been actually, there has been democracies in a suspended animation. Now it is after a long time people will be having a right actually got opportunity to vote for the upcoming parliament elections. Whatever the results are, election trends will emerge from Jammu and Kashmir will be hugely significant for the BJP, notwithstanding the numbers, which may not be as much as other states. There are just 5 seats, and 1 seat is also in Ladakh, where BJP is facing challenge, and now they have entered into talks with the both Kargil Democratic Alliance and Ladakh Leh Apex body, which is fighting for the statehood. And the Union Home Ministry has already initiated dialogue with them to ensure that BJP doesn't lose that seat as well.
Thank you, Nazir. So the Jammu Kashmir game is all about realignment for the BJP, something that the party has been trying. Let me remind my viewers that I am live at the BJP headquarters in New Delhi. The Prime Minister is expected to come here anytime soon. Home Minister Amit Shah is also expected to come here anytime soon. It's a 15-member CEC team, the highest decision-making body that's going to have the final stamp on the decisions that have been made in back-to-back core group meetings that have taken place on the destiny of candidates. We are told that many MPs could be dropped. Several ministers could make it to the first list. It could be around 100. But what we hear is that the BJP could be in a position to announce the names of at least 40% of its candidates before the 10th of March. This is also in some ways a psychological war on the opposition that is still tottering with its seat sharing arrangements. But for that later. But for now, let me also go across to my colleague Akhilesh, who has more details on this story.
Well, the crucial election committee meeting of the BJP is going to start anytime now. And we have been told by the sources that almost 2/3 of the candidates have been finalized in the past few days when the party's top leadership had a meeting with the respective core groups of different states. And in those meetings, almost all the names have been finalized. In fact, in today's meeting, the sources are indicating that around 200 names can be given a go-ahead, and the names will be announced in the next 1 or 2 days. In fact, sources are also indicating, Vasudha, that even before the Election Commission comes up with the detailed program and announcement of the next general elections, before that the BJP would be able to announce almost all the candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. And now when we go to the specifics, the sources are indicating that almost all the names in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, these are the crucial states as far as the BJP is concerned, and names here have been finalized and they will be announced in the coming days. And apart from that, the sources are also saying that around 60 to 70 sitting MPs, they may be denied tickets. Currently, the BJP has 290 MPs in the Lok Sabha, and out of that, around 60 to 70 MPs may be denied tickets. That comes to around 25 to 30% of the current strength of the BJP in the Lok Sabha. And apart from that, the criteria is very simple, that the winnability is the biggest factor on which the tickets are being given. And apart from that, the preference will be given to the new and young faces. Those who have completed 2 terms, most of them will be retired. They will not be given chance once again. And the age will also be a factor. And those who are above 75, they may be asked not to contest election this time. And one more important factor, the sources are indicating that BJP in the 17th Lok Sabha, when the tally was 303 of the BJP, out of 303, 85 MPs were belonging to the other backward caste. And out of these 85, most of them are likely to be repeated. This is to send a strong message to the OBC community that the BJP believes in the current leadership and does not want to disturb any of the top leaders as far as the OBC is concerned. And that's why BJP is likely to repeat most of them in the upcoming Lok Sabha election. So this is broadly the indication which we have been got from the sources, and they are also saying that In the first list, the first name will be, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and other senior ministers like Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari. Their name will also figure prominently in the first list of the BJP's candidate of the Lok Sabha. And apart from that, many ministers are there like Dharmendra Pradhan, Bhupendra Yadav, and Mansukh Mandviya. They have completed their Rajya Sabha term, or the term is going to complete it very soon, and they will be given a chance to fight Lok Sabha elections because they were not renominated to the Rajya Sabha. So this is broadly the outline as far as the BJP's upcoming strategy for the upcoming Lok Sabha election is concerned, and we should wait for next 2 or 3 days when the picture will be clear and the BJP will come up with the first list of the candidates.
So thank you, Akhilesh Sharma. So the first list of the BJP in some ways is also going to be a potent catalyst to increase the momentum of the party. It's also one way of the party saying that it is ready to show a picture of confidence, a picture of strength, a picture of preparedness. Let me go across to my colleague Uma, but joining us on, tonight is also Salem Dharanidharan, who represents the DMK, and we also have Aditi Phadnis, a political analyst and also a senior journalist. Thank you all of you for joining me on this broadcast. I come to you live from the BJP headquarters. The Prime Minister is expected to come here anytime soon. He'll also be joined by other members of the CEC, and this is going to be the final decision-making meeting of the first list of the BJP that's expected anytime tomorrow, after tomorrow afternoon. Uma, South India has been, this enigma for the BJP for many years, but that's not the case anymore. 101 seats of 4 crucial states, which is Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and of course, Andhra Pradesh, something that the party is focusing on. It won just 4 seats last time. What I hear is Kerala is going to be a specific area of focus in the first list, from Thrissur Suresh Gopi to Attingal V Muralidharan to even Palakkad Prema Kumar. Some probable names are being thrown about. But of course, these are also constituencies that the BJP has groomed for years, and it has seen its vote share increase in the last few years. Tell us, what does the chances of the BJP look like in the south, especially with the alliances not really working out?
Alliances are not working out, but the Prime Minister is very, very clearly giving the South push, as we saw 3 visits already in the new year to Tamil Nadu and to Kerala, and his approach and pitch has been selling brand BJP along with brand Narendra Modi, already very popular, not just in the north of the country, but in the south of the country as well. So the acceptability factor is something that they are certainly working on, and that's the reason why, even if they have not had an organic growth in some of these states, at least they are having many recruitments. Just today, we saw BRS MP Mr. Ramlo, who's switched over sides to the BJP as well. And just in Telangana, if you were to see, they are hoping, just like they went from 1 to 8 in the assembly seats, they will go from 4 to at least 10, if not more, in Telangana itself. So while the BJP is making its plans, the Congress also for Rahul Gandhi is looking at a Telangana. If it is not going to be Wayanad, there is talk that he could be offered a Khammam or even Bongir, which was in fact their stronghold as well. And there is also the talk here about BRS, in a sense, getting sidelined, and the main battle being between the BJP and the Congress in a Telangana. In Andhra Pradesh, of course, they have stayed silent, but not spoken their mind at all about what they will be doing in terms of alliances. They can hope to wait and watch in the state of Andhra Pradesh, but Kerala and Tamil Nadu, alliance, no alliance, there is that big push. Last time in Karnataka, we saw them getting 25 out of the 29 seats that they had won, and this time once again they are hoping that Karnataka will be one big state where they can make those numbers to add up. They have kept the focus, of course, of those 87 so-called weak states where the BJP has never won ever in the south of the country, but those are certainly on target. Back to you.
That's right, Uma. 161 seats that the BJP lost in 2019 are of special focus to the party. Pravasi Mantris had also been assigned responsibilities in the last 3 years, is what we understand. Let me go across to Aditi Phadnis. Ma'am, tell us, how do you see this? What does the picture look like to you right now? Because on one hand, the opposition is working hard to sort of stitch up alliances. Seat sharing arrangements have seen a lot of hassles. But on the other hand, the BJP is trying to put forward this picture of confidence, picture of strength. What kind of battle do you see to 2024 shaping up like?
Well, you have already summarized everything that there is to say, actually. The issue is in that in Karnataka, that you will have a much younger profile of BJP MPs who will be fielded in the election. Already, even as we speak, efforts are on to persuade at least a third of the 25 MPs that the BJP has to step down. Many of them have voluntarily actually said that they will not contest because many of them are between 70 and 80 years old. So that will be new untrodden ground for the BJP to be replaced by people who are much younger. In Andhra and in
Right.
Telangana, we are seeing a very big push, and I don't know what will happen in Andhra Pradesh, but in Telangana, certainly, I think the BJP is very well placed out of the 17 seats to do extremely well. We've seen the results in the by-election. Itala Rajendran, I mean, he won the he won the seat and then switched sides and then lost and then won again. So it is a very interesting battle.
Right.
The most interesting battle will be in Tamil Nadu, and I would love to know what is going on there. We are hearing rumors that the Prime Minister may shift to Tamil Nadu from UP. Uh, I guess we'll know in another couple of days what will happen, but that is going to be very, very interesting.
Let me ask this to Salem, Dharanidharan. What do you think? Because, we also keep hearing these rumors, but my sources tell me that is not likely to happen. But in Tamil Nadu, you see Ramanathapuram, you see Nilgiris, you see Coimbatore, and of course, these are constituencies that have been, seeing a slight increase in vote share in favor of the BJP. But AIDMK is no longer with the party. We saw the Prime Minister's rally in Tirupur, which is a bastion of the AIDMK. His special, appeal to Kongunadu, and he in fact, invoked the memories of not just Jayalalitha but also MGR. In fact, he was reaching out to the AIDMK voters. As a DMK person, do you feel that the party could have handled the Sanatan Dharm question or the Ram Temple question far more, politically sensitively?
I don't think so. I think DMK is a party that isn't saying one thing yesterday, one thing today. I think our stance on issues have always been clear. We believe in equality and equity and social justice. That's about it. But having said that, I don't think the BJP has gained any traction. Right? Elections are not fought on social media and using bots and fake news, but they are fought on grassroots cadres and grassroots support.
Do we have RP Singh?
I do not think that BJP has any grassroots support. And I'll tell you, in 2021 election, BJP got less than 20% MLAs. Like they contested 20 and they got 4. Let's go to the municipal election. In municipal election, BJP's vote share did not increase by much. They got less than 3% vote share. And in fact, one candidate in Coimbatore district got just 1 vote. So that is the situation here. I do not think that BJP's vote share has increased, and people of Tamil Nadu clearly understand BJP's communal idea. This is a land of Periyar, and here no one can do politics in the name of religion, right? See, our Chief Minister also made this very clear. He says, we believe in spirituality, but we do not believe that spirituality has a place in politics. And BJP is trying to divide people based on religion and caste, and that has no place in Tamil Nadu. And people in Tamil Nadu will never accept it because this rational thought has been put in the minds of the people since the last 100 years, from Justice Party to Periyar to Arinyar Anna to Kalaignar. So I do not think why will people vote for a party that has not done anything for development. Unemployment is one of the highest in India, right?
Yes.
So,
RB Singh, you've heard the DMK spokesperson speak, but tell me, the Prime Minister in, a variety of speeches, even in the Parliament and also in the council meeting of the BJP made it clear that 100 days, the next 100 days are going to be very critical for the party in terms of building strength, in terms of booth management and also narrative setting, in terms of outreach. Sir, what is going to happen in the next 100 days that is going to strengthen the party's momentum? And this list coming out, how do you see this sort of intensifying the party's outreach efforts?
Well, let me remind you, last time we won some 224 seats where we got more than 50% vote. Okay. This time our target is more than 350 seats, and it's not now. We have been working on those seats from last almost 3 years now, where we have to target more than 50% votes, and we are already working on it. And then brick by brick, polling booth by polling booth, and each mandal, our block, which is called as, we have worked on these seats. Our ministers, our party workers, our party leaders have visited those seats and ensured that, yes, all those schemes which Prime Minister has announced should reach out to the last person, the Q1. Secondly, also that not only reaching out to the last person, but ensuring that if there are more concerns about of the how they intend to shape up their future, I mean that feedback process has already started. I mean, no other party has started that. I mean, we also announced a number 1990-2024. For 3 times 90s, 9090902024. For feedback, anyone can give a missed call and he'll get a message, and from where we will link with that person and try to understand what is their future, how do they see the country in coming years. So we are already working hard on the system, and my friend from DMK was talking with Tamil Nadu. Wait for this, sir. I mean, we'll ensure that we'll make a good inroad this time, and then we'll get good number of seats also this time, and then there's going to be a miracle this time in Tamil Nadu also.
Right. Thank you all of you for joining me on this broadcast. Like I told you, 18 states, candidates in 18 states are going to be discussed today in this CEC meeting that is going to take place. That's going to start anytime soon with the Prime Minister's arrival. And Uttar Pradesh with 80 seats and Bengal with 40 seats are the top focuses for the party, understandably so, because Uttar Pradesh has always been the political epicenter of Indian politics. And when it comes to West Bengal, the BJP does sense an opportunity. In 2019, the party managed to win, 18 seats, and it was a shock to Mamata Banerjee's TMC. This time also with Sandesh Khali and several other arrests of TMC ministers, the party is hoping to make a bigger mark in West Bengal. So those discussions are going to take place. Other than that, Delhi, Gujarat, several other states going to be discussed today. The leaders have started arriving in the BJP meeting, but with regard to UP, of course, there are 3 categories: winnable candidates, and the seats in which the party matters, and the seats in which the candidate and party matter. Let me go across to my colleague Tanishq, who reports for us from the state of Uttar Pradesh to understand what the sentiment on ground is look like.
So one cannot deny the fact there is a saffron wave in Uttar Pradesh, especially after the Ram Mandir inauguration. But, if we talk about the hot seats over here in Uttar Pradesh, one, of course, will be Varanasi, from where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been fighting elections and has been winning, and his vote share has, of course, increased. So, of course, that is going to be the most watched out seat, but it seems like a done deal because, it is a BJP stuff, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been fighting elections from there for the past 2 times now. But, of course, there are other seats also that grabs attention. One, of course, Gorakhpur, from where Ravi Kishan is the member of parliament. If Ravi Kishan is pitted from Gorakhpur one more time, then it is going to be Ravi Kishan versus Kajal Nishad. It is going to be very interesting to watch because it will be Ravi Kishan versus Kajal Nishad, both actor and actresses fighting there. So it is going to be actor versus an actress in Gorakhpur. Then, of course, there are other seats as well. If we talk about Mathura. Now, Mathura, if RLD and BJP's alliance sees some light, then of course, RLD will be expecting to fight from Mathura, but at the same point of time, Mathura, a court dispute is brewing Krishna Janmabhoomi regarding the Krishna Janmabhoomi case, and BJP would not want. It will be a very important seat electorally, so BJP would not want any of its alliance partner to have to have that seat. So of course, it is expected that BJP will be pitting their candidate from Mathura as well. Whether or not it will be Hema Malini from there remains to be seen.